welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles. And here we are at the grain bins at Welker Farms. And we've got, well, it's like Bruce Wilson. I don't know if you watch him on YouTube, but it's like he got hired on at Hell Creek Trucking with one of his Scania trucks, because the guy's crazy about Scanias and he's been finding them wherever he can. And he just bought up another one the other day and brought another Argosy cab over. Yeah, he's got Scanias and cab overs coming out the wazoo now. But anyway, here's Bruce Wilson in ATS, and we're at got a Hell Creek skin on it. Yeah, and we got an open trailer. That means we got a dynamic load up there under the hopper. So let's scoot up there, or the auger. Get ourselves up there, get loaded, and we're heading down to Bozeman to Global Mills. That's kind of a logical load. Let's take some of our product down there, get it to market. So this is an ETS truck, obviously. And it's wheat, I think, so it's going to load real quick. And this stuff comes out real fast, too. When you unload, it's over in a heartbeat. Oh, I stalled it. This 8V92 doesn't have a lot of low-end torque, it seems. Oh, plus I was in, what, 7th gear. See how traction is. I know when it's empty, it's not got any weight on those driving wheels. It spins them up pretty easy. So we'll see what it's like on the way out of here. Give it a shot of throttle. Now it's putting some weight on the drivers now. I like how SCS models that. That's pretty cool. So, ATS expansion. And if you didn't know or missed the live stream yesterday, is back in, he's got a bit, well, it's an early release version out. I guess it's still a work in progress, because it'll be getting lots of updates over the next few weeks as more and more things get caught up with and updated to 150. Turn left. But it's got quite a bit in it now. Like old Recon and Driver 47. Got to give a big shout out to Chad Barksdale too, who's been testing pretty much around the clock, it seems. Pretty cool. So the digital mirrors here, that's from ETS as well. I had to go at it. I was trying to do them the same way. I take the truck out of ETS and put it in ATS, and I didn't get the mirrors to work. So Spig DM'd me these mirrors, and it works fine. So instead of having that great big mirror, because you wouldn't see Leg Arm's house over there if you had the stock mirrors. They're enormous. They just fill the side windows. So these A-pillar digital mirrors are pretty cool. The only downside is to make your A-pillar pretty wide. But like, you see out the side windows, it's awesome. Much better view. Oh shoot, I don't have a GPS in here, do I? Don't have one in the dash? Oh shoot, forgot that. Oh boy. Let's see if we don't get any kind of voice nav when we get up to the end there. We're gonna have to look at the map. Should be pretty straightforward to get down to Bozeman. Well, let's find out. Heavy load, 60 5,500 pounds.
After 100 yards, turn right.
All right, we got voice nav anyway.
Turn right.
That's sounds like Tom Lorry from Zmod. Speaking of Zmod, that's his 8B92 here with the goggles tune on it. And it's I'm just kicking myself now. I like it. I think it needs some improvement. Background noise is a little much, but Slav Jerry's 8B92. I really like it, and it has a Jake brake too. I don't know, we're gonna need a Jake brake real bad here today. Oh geez, forgot the other piece of news here. Several pieces of news. So what I got going on here, this is my SCS profile. So what I gotta do before I stick any more mods in it, I gotta clone it. And I don't know, what do I make it? My Frankenstein profile? Geez, yeah, no GPS in the dash. Pretty sure we're gonna have to go left. Let's see, we'll stay behind this guy for a bit. Anyway, what else I got going on in here for map mods is Pro Mods Canada, the North to the Future Road Connector, and Alaska North to the Future, all working really well. And ATS expansion, so pretty cool, just like old times. Now, is she gonna turn us left here?
Left. After 50 yards, turn left.
Yep.
Turn left.
I keep spinning my head over too far to see that right-hand mirror. It's just right there. Keep going over here and then, oh, back there. Look at that side mirror, that wide-angle mirror. Jeez, you can see everything in there. It's funny how, I don't know, I like old school stuff. I like old trucks. I like old style trucks. You know, I really like the whole Peterbilt conventional family of trucks, the W900s, that whole series, and W900A on up. And those trucks would look funny, I think, with digital mirrors. Because we're so used to seeing them with the West Coast style mirror. That sort of classic look. I think it'd be hard to get used to them with this mirror. What's the wheel cam look like? Well, look at that. Never checked that before in one of these trucks. Got a little separation between the fenders and the cab in the motion. That's pretty cool. You can wiggle around with the cab moving on the chassis. That's pretty neat. Oh, should have been doing some drive-bys. Boy, the fifth wheel definitely hooks higher on the front of this. Look at the way the trailers are angled. That's interesting. I don't think there's a whole lot of straight road on this on this trip. I'm gonna have to just get bold, jump out there and do it. 65 ahead. We'll have to slow down if we're gonna do that. Get down to the speed limit. We'll be running over these guys. All right, we'll get ready. We'll get around this corner. Try some drive-bys. It's close enough. Yeah, I'm all over the road. It's a longer stretch. Maybe I get it a straight line here. Oh. Did I not have my lights on? Jeez, there we go. The cool thing with these trucks is, no, it doesn't work in ATS, but the lights that you put on those, you know, they tend to have all those lights all over them. Like if we, I hit my high beams, they'll go on. I got them. Oh, wait a minute, I gotta reset that. Okay, let me show you that. Just, so if you go here to adjust lights, this is the same in ETS as ATS. Go here and enable the front and roof auxiliary lights. And we'll get going again. Now I got my high beams on. If you look outside, they're gonna all be on. And in ETS, those lights actually work. Unlike in ATS where they don't do anything. Which is really cool because, I mean, you can really add a lot of light to the what you're seeing on the road at night in ETS that you can in ATS. Not 100% sure why that is, but I guess you don't see trucks in the US and Canada. Mexico you might see some with all the extra lights on them, but you don't see that around here where I am. But it would be nice to just, you know, throw a set of driving lights in the bumper that have a pretty good projection down the road. It'd be sweet. That's one thing I really enjoyed in ETS was loading that thing up with lights and having them work. If you use ETS, go put some lights on, some auxiliary lights, and then go to some place like where it's dark. Get yourself parked in front of a wall and turn them on like I showed you with that auxiliary and roof, and then try them. Get your high beams when you're parked in front of a wall, and you'll see light hitting the wall from up above the windshield and them actually doing something, which is pretty darn cool. I remember way back with the Viper when that was, you know, the only truck I really drove before I got Ruta's 389. And there was one of the bull bars on the front, had a couple lights in the middle of it, and they would light up when you'd hit the high beams. And man, I got all excited. And I went and changed the time of day and parked in front of a wall and turned on the high beams and nothing, nada. No light. That was quite a letdown. But pretty cool having all those maps back in 150. So like I say, I'm going to clone this profile, get it back to sell this truck out of it, get it back to a pure SCS profile. The cloned one, I'll rename it, I don't know, Frankenstein. I don't know. ETS and ATS. Not sure. It'd be kind of fun to see what other trucks I could bring over. But I want to do more driving in Mexico with this truck. I'd also like to take the time to get in the game files for ETS and see if I can bring the 2016 Scanias over, because I really like that truck. Oh shoot, gotta take a photo here. Yeah, that front trailer is dropped over the, oh yeah, that's the problem. Front trailer is dropped onto that. The rear trailer is sunk down over the fifth wheel. I guess we gotta get a photo anyway. Might look a little goofy. Should be a nice spot up here with a decent backdrop. That river goes over the other side of the road up here. If I wait too long, I'm going to be on the wrong side of it. I think I do it right here. Oops, crap. Missed it. There it is on the other side of the road now. Steering all over the road looking for my buttons here. Oh well. Yeah, we got a photo anyway. Excuse me. 100 miles to go. Yeah, that's pretty cool how that KaD Motion was working on this. And this is an older mod. This is the RGL. Let's try that again. RJL Scania R4. And had the T4 also. You need the T4 from him to use these in ATS, or you won't get the dealership for either of them. So you put the R4 above the T4. Just gotta go find them in your mod folder in ETS where your Steam mods are located. Ooh, that's tight. Let's slow her down. Funny how light that rear end on this truck is without the trailer loaded, because I would have locked up the rear brakes there for sure. Because when I was driving around in the yard with the thing empty and the trailer on, every time I go to stop, the rear brakes would just lock, and they would spin up when you go to accelerate away. But as soon as you put a load on the trailer, they have lots of traction now. It's interesting. So I was thinking maybe on Saturday's live stream, because I'm going to do more conventional stuff the rest of the week. You know, I'm going to get up into ProMods Canada. I want to do some runs in some of the other ATS expansion sites. Like we got Troy, and we got East Glacier, and some more farms, and Volvo DLC to haul, and flat decks and reefers and all kinds of stuff. And I've just been doing an awful lot of grain hoppers lately. So got to get into some other stuff. But I would like to see how. I think that that one with three drive, what is it, a 10x6 chassis. This is a 8x4. There's a 10x6, so it has one extra. The one I would use has 3 driving axles. We used it in Esterlon, I think, with that lumber load, that log load. And yeah, it didn't steer real good because it had so much, axles pushing straight forward on it. But it might be fun to try coming out of East Glacier, going over the mountain. See if you put a heavy single trailer load on, like you get the biggest Rogers load or something. Throw that on there. See what happens. See if we can haul it down out of East Glacier. All kinds of things we can do. Take this on, I don't know, maybe Vaughn's Road in Mexico, or Chad's would be probably easier. Maybe just call them Vaughn's or Chad's, because they're the guys who took them down us in convoy. And Vaughn's Road was insane. I was in it. Yeah, pretty sure we were live streaming it. Yeah. It was a Friday night live stream. Oh my word. It was pretty crazy.
Keep right. After 50 yards, exit right ahead. Exit right ahead. Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right.
Good thing that it's being Global Mills.
Turn right.
Pretty much just have to look for the big concrete silos now. Sure got a high-pitched sound when you're outside of the KaD. Oh, there it is right there.
Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right. Turn right. You have reached your destination.
We have. Oh, we should. We'll do the hard park anyway, even though we're going to have to look at this sad sack trailer situation. That that rear trailer sunk down on the fifth wheel. It's like it's broken. But we'll see how we can park this thing, how we get on with it. I don't remember it doing that before. Could be this particular chassis configuration. I guess that would be a logical thing, maybe. Yeah, this video brought to you by Bruce Wilson. I like the Scanias too, but boy, that guy's really on them. Video the other day, that new Freightliner he got, put a big honking set of floats on the front and some bigger tires on the rear. Gave it an instant 4-inch lift with all that big rubber. Oh, shoot, how fast can we get on the other side of that again? Oh, not fast enough. Yeah, we didn't. We definitely didn't do that right. I don't think we're gonna clear the building over there. Oh, geez, maybe we are. we're gonna have to pull ahead though. Yeah, that's just crazy. Try and get this done right. It does turn pretty sharp though. That oh, that's what I remember with that 10x6. The fifth wheel was really far back on the chassis, and it made it pretty neat for backing up a trailer like this. We were with the logging trailer that time from Brian Modding, and handled it pretty darn well. Get on the other side of it. Oh, we'll take that. Once again, get your shovels out, boys. I don't get it. Like I say, it makes sense to bring it to global mills, but not to a dock. One of these days, they'll get this all sorted out, and there would be a grate here, I imagine. But there isn't yet. So anyway, there's Scania and ATS again. I think the last time I did it, like I said, was Esterlon. So here we are in ATS proper map. And I'll show you that map right now. We unload. What it looks like, and there's no broken roads or anything. Everything's connected. So we've got Mexico and ProMods Canada. The North to the Future connector is connected here at Cache Creek. Goes all up to Yukon into Alaska. And the roads are complete. And then, of course, we got all up to Prudhoe Bay. And all of this. And we still have the ferries. You can take the ferries out with the mod, but yeah, I mean, there may be times when you want them. So anyway, that's all working. So ProMods, North to the Future, the connector, Reforma, and I see there is a free version of Esterlon out. So I am going to go ahead and do a tutorial, maybe this week if I can, on how to set up that, because it's a one-to-one map. You can't run it in your, it's not like something you just add into an existing profile. You have to build a new profile with that map. And it's not hard. It's just different. And I'll show you how to do that. And then maybe we'll do a video in Esterlon and this week too. So I think what I'll do is I'll put the tutorial out first and give you a chance to see it. And then we'll go in there and do a trip and look at a little bit more of it, because I'd like to go from one end to the other in the map, and over time, I'm not going to rush it or anything, just so you get to see the different parts of the map, the different terrain sort of features as it goes from super mountainous to like a fertile agricultural valley and back up into the forested mountains. So pretty cool. But anyway, that's down the road. And we're dealing with the now. So, oh, look at the trailers all straightened up again. Oh, darn it. So, as always, guys, really appreciate you following along, and look forward to catching you again. And see you later, and bye for now. Oh, before I go, just so you know, if you hadn't checked the Discord, the ATS expansion is now in Hell Creek Trucking Server 3 and 4 for the, that's the one with all free mods, and the mod order and mods are all supplied for you in a big zip file, with the exception of a couple Steam mods that you got to go get, but the load order picks and everything are there. So if you want to get into some ATS expansion and in Convoy with your buds, go ahead and check that out on the Discord. There's a link to the Discord in the description of this video. And take care. And bye for now.